The Sith Law.
I lived with queens in a different show and I got abused for like 2 months.
One more.
Okay, that's enough. Let's go. Oh, go ahead. For me, it's enough.
Everybody's rabbit hunting.
You know how many big pairs you had?
About 14, I think.
Every time I've come to pot, he's raised me.
But I show every time because
I
I
know.
love you and I don't know what to do. I don't want you to think I'm abusing you.
Well, I don't care. I mean, that's abuse is part of it.
I know, but it's like, it's a home game. If it was more cutthroat, I wouldn't show. I'd just torture you, but I can't torture you.
You're supposed to beat the men on your right in a poker game.
Locke's actually been ambidextrous today when it comes to that.
It's a lot easier when you get kings a couple times.
That helps.
This summer, chill like you're retired.
What's your name?
I'm Will.
Will, yeah.
Who are you?
I'm Doyle.
He's Will Davis. I'm David Williams. It's like our names are backwards.
Good luck to everybody.
Good luck.
I mean, bad luck, actually, I mean.
Well, at least he's honest about it.
Ooh, pocket kings for poker royalty.
Another good starting hand.
Raised to 1200. David Williams, king 9 suited. Makes the call. Ace 8 for the loose cannon, Will Davis. He folds.
He wanted to so bad that time.
I wanted to. Doyle's a scary guy over there.
He ain't that scary, boy.
Action folds around to Jason Calacanis. Calls.
Calls with a weak ace out of position.
So 3 players to the flop. Deuce, deuce, 6. Calacanis checks.
Safe flop for Doyle. Gonna try to get some value.
That's 3,300. Williams folds. So does Calacanis.
Reload.
My favorite hand.
The 10 deuce.
2 aces.
Pair of ladies for Doyle Brunson.
Pocket queen's definitely a re-raising hand. See if Doyle goes for it.
Raise the pot.
He does to 4,800. He gets an evil stare from Calacanis. Williams folds. Pocket jacks for the loose cannon.
2 very big hands here. Could see a lot of money go into the pot.
A tough spot for our loose cannon. Let's see how he plays it.
How much you call?
4,800, so 4,400 more.
The first big decision for Will Davis. Getting the stare down from Doyle. Re-raise to 14,800.
Well, looks like a raise. Okay. That's all I need to know.
Calacanis folds.
10,000 more.
So the 2 guys I would not want to get into it with. Will's supposed to be the amateur. He's certainly not playing scared. Might be his undoing. Decides he wants to go toe-to-toe with Doyle Brunson. Re-raising with jacks, not always recommended. When you get action, usually you're racing at best.
I'm all in.
There's re-raising pot.
Once again, it is pot limit pre-flop.
Hey.
Close enough, anyway.
So
Wow,
Doyle
playing
can
some
only raise
poker.
to 46,400.
Will's looking a little sick right now.
He's at what?
Can he get away from this?
Oh no, I'm
I have no idea
recording
what's going on here.
video for YouTube.
That didn't take long.
Yeah, for real.
What are you doing? You getting ready? What are you getting ready to go to your right, huh? 5 o'clock.
This will be a devastating pot for the table to lose to you, by the way.
Alrighty, well have a great
Now, Doyle
ride.
wasn't able to move all in the way he wanted to, but this
Okay.
fifth bet should be a big indication to
Fair
Will
enough.
as to what kind of shape he's in.
You're like the one guy I didn't want to get involved in a pot with. This hurts.
That's why he decided to re-raise him 10,000 more.
You're supposed to fold.
Well, Will, 5 bet says you're supposed to fold.
I never like to let my children drown.
Doyle's referring to the chips he's already got in the pot. To my knowledge, both Pam and Todd Brunson are capable swimmers.
Okay, nice hand, Doyle.
Will's hand is sunk, and it might have saved him an awful lot of dough.
That was some power poker, a 60K pot without a flop.
Another pocket pair for Doyle Brunson. Raising to 1,200 with his 7s. Action folds on over to the loose cannon, Will Davis.
Yeah, he says, I don't want to get in a pot with Doyle.
I haven't learned.
Re-raises to 4,300.
This is a very aggressive play with Queen Jack, even in position.
Now back back on over to Doyle, who makes the call. So these two will tango yet again.
Wait a second, I've seen this movie.
The flop, Queen Trey 10, top pair for Davis. Check by Brunson. Check by Davis.
Will re-raise pretty light pre-flop. Now he's checking top pair.
8 of diamonds on the turn.
Could be that he didn't want to be check raised by Doyle.
Doyle's checked on over to Will Davis. That's 5,300.
Will's got an inside straight draw now to go with his pair of queens. 3 overcards out there. Doyle 7s aren't looking so hot.
Never let you go this time.
Doyle folds. Pocket kings again for Brunson.
Doyle's 4th big pocket pair, and we're only 22 hands in.
Just calls.
Playing it tricky.
Find out.
Williams folds. Davis folds. Abe's in with pocket 8s.
All I know is I'm the least experienced player at this table. And no limit holder.
By far.
We should just make a triple draw just for you.
Another big pocket pair for Doyle. Gonna try another slow play.
Jack deuce Trey, 2 diamonds. Masseri checks. Negrano bets 3,200.
Daniel raised pre-flop. He's continuation betting here. Something tells me it's not gonna work. Doyle looks like he's thinking about a raise. Try to get some value.
Doyle with a re-raise to 15-2.
It's tough to get value out of a re-raise that big. Abe may have liked his 8th before. Probably not so much now.
Gets rid of him. And Daniel folds.
What do we got? Tell him how smart you are.
I have no idea what
Don't
you
tell
have.
him.
I really don't know. Kings? Kings?
Yeah, I mean, like, how you gonna beat this guy? He knows what you got all the time.
Did you go to old poker games and when you were playing in Texas with a gun every game?
There'll always be one handy. Let's put it that way.
Big fans of the Second Amendment in Texas.
Classic.
I know how to pick my chips up here. Call.
Doyle's just working his way up to the VCR.
David Williams folds. 2 players to the flop. Deuce 8 deuce.
Trip deuces for Abe.
Check by Brunson. Check by Mosseri.
Setting a trap.
9 of hearts on the turn.
Check.
Alright, now that flush and straight draws are out there, we should see a bet from Abe.
Brunson is checked on over to Abe, who makes it 1,500 to go. Doyle calls.
He's got an open-ended straight draw.
The river. The king of hearts.
This is a scare card for both players.
Doyle checks. Mosseri bets 4,000.
When Doyle checks, Abe feels safe enough to bet his hand.
What did you do?
Oh, that's for next time.
Doyle just messing with Abe. He did fold.
16.
Doyle raises to 1,600 with pocket 6s. Action folds around to Jason Calacanis. Pocket kings.
Press.
Pretty much never go wrong re-raising with kings.
Raised to 5,600.
Since it's Parliament pre-flop, Doyle's getting the right odds to call, try to hit his set.
Doyle does call. 2 players to the flop. Trey 6-7. Doyle flops a set.
Putting on a running good seminar.
15,000.
Calacanis bets 15,000.
Board's gotta look safe to Jason. With a bet like that, Calacanis has to have something. Doyle wants to extract as much value as he can right now. It's very unlikely that a set of 6s is beat.
Look at 30.
Doyle makes it 30,000.
Now, if you notice, Doyle's only raised the minimum here. It's because he definitely wants a call. Maybe it'll even entice the amateur to ship over the top. Jason's not a very experienced player. He's probably not sure how to interpret a min raise. There's no ace on board. There's nothing really that scary out there. It's going to be very difficult for him to get away from this.
Kona big wave. Bring the aloha.
Jason calls.
See if you got it all in, we could run it twice. We're gonna be the guess.
Now, I'm not sure why Jason just called. If it was good enough to call, it's probably good enough to get it in.
The turn. 10 of clubs.
All in.
I call.
Jason's about to see some very bad news.
3 6s. Run it 10 times.
Wait.
Hang on.
You can run it 3 times if you want.
Sure.
3 times.
3 times.
You understand that? Okay.
That means you'll see the river card 3 times, playing for 1/3 of the pot each run. The first river, 5 of spades.
One for the good guys.
Give Jason 1. 2 out of it.
Yeah. That wouldn't be too bad.
Run number 2, 10 of hearts.
2.
And last chance for Jason to salvage something. It's a deuce and a sweep for Doyle.
Chipped.
I presume I've got you.
Yeah, you got it covered.
That is correct. Doyle wins a pot of more than $204,000. Action folds around to Doyle Brunson. With the Brunson.
And he's reaching for chips.
Raise pot.
I guess if the hand's named after you, that does make you pot committed.
A raise to 4,400.
32 more?
Yeah, correct.
Will calls.
I don't know if anyone's the real favorite against 10 deuce when Doyle's holding it.
8 queen deuce on the flop. Bottom pair for Doyle.
What you got approximately?
Oh, now you sound like an internet player.
No, not just approximately. That's good. I can
50,
see.
55, 60.
I'm all in.
Doyle's all in.
Wow.
Fire up the TiVo, it's the Doyle show.
Doyle Brunson poker, baby.
Will folds.
You said it.
Doyle shows the Brunson.
You just can't help it with that hand.
First, Will gets zinged by Daniel, then he gets smoked by Doyle, putting on a show for the people at home. Brutal.
Another pair of ladies for Doyle Brunson.
Check his face for bruises. He's getting smacked with the deck.
He just calls. David Williams folds on the button. The loose cannon does as well. Abe Masseri, though, he's playing.
Loose queens, maybe trying to trap Jason yet again.
3 to the flop. 4 deuce jack, 3 diamonds.
No one's got a diamond.
Abe checks. Calacanis bets 4,000.
This is another very bad flop for Jason. It's a pretty safe board for Doyle. It's hard to put someone on a flop flush.
Oh, Queen 6.
Doyle smooth calls.
Doyle's calling for pot control and to watch the diamond situation.
And Abe folds.
Easy fold for Abe.
So it's Calacanis and his top pair against Doyle Brunson and his queens. To the turn, another queen, giving Doyle a set.
If Doyle liked his hand before, he loves it now.
Calacanis is checked on over to the Hall of Famer.
He's probably going to bet now, try to build this pot.
Makes it 8,000 to go.
Another difficult spot. He lets it go. The tech guru must have seen the README file on Doyle.
Can we pick a card?
Yeah, you can. The front one is amazing.
That's it. Look. Thank you, God.
How about the other one?
Yeah, it's the same card.
The other one was the best it could be there. I think it was Queen of Diamonds.
Daniel limps in. Doyle gets a free look at the flop.
Daniel's hip with the kids.
Ace 8 versus Ace 8. Jack 6 Jack. Check by Daniel. Check by Doyle. 3 hearts on the turn. Another check. And another check.
This is some power poker we're seeing here.
The river, King of Hearts. Check.
Check. King beat it. I'm tired.
Oh, what a semi-slow roll. That's a slow roll of the day so far. I can handle it. If I get half my money back, I'm fine.
Hey, Daniel.
Yeah.
Has Doyle ever really slow rolled you in a game?
Doyle has slow rolled me in a game one time by accident, for sure. Or so he says. I think he was trying to get me stuck and steaming because I was already down a bunch of money. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't see I had that. All right, whatever you say.
When was that?
It was a stud hand, like a year and a half ago, probably.
I don't believe you.
Huh?
I don't believe you.
You're good read because I was bluffing. Never happened. And he bought it for a second too.
I know they're cueing the music, but we're not going to a break. Doyle's in. Makes the call. Jack 10 offsuit.
Calacanis got the best hand going into the flop.
Which is 9 Jack 10 8
Oh.
monster flop.
Expect to see a lot of action here. Doyle checks his top two.
Abe bets 3,000.
He's got a flush draw and a gut shot.
And a set for Calacanis. Announcing a raise to 13,000.
I like this raise. This board is sopping wet. He's going to want to try to protect his set. Doyle should be suspicious of a raise coming from an amateur. Tough for him to get away from top two.
What is it?
Doyle announcing a re-raise to $83,000.
Doyle's drawing very slim. He must be putting both his opponents on draws. He's right on one count. Abe is drawing.
Come on, we deal 3 times, Abe.
Good, huh?
Abe has to know he's behind at the moment. He's not getting great odds. He's got to commit all of his chips. He's not even drawing to the nuts. Calacanis is shuffling chips like he's drinking Adderall-flavored coffee. You know, Abe's only got 4,200 invested in this pot. He has no fold equity because Doyle's essentially moved all in.
All right, I'm all in.
Moves in anyway. This is a crazy move from Abe. Someone could easily have ace-10 of hearts or something like that.
You got more than 83.
Nah, probably not. I don't think so.
Whether he thinks he's ahead or behind, I'm sure Doyle would have rather Abe folded.
Wow.
Even though Jason has the best hand, the way the betting went, Abe and Doyle are both representing absolute monsters.
Don't think I can lay this down. This will be the biggest flame out in high stakes history. Or it'll be absolutely brilliant.
Glad to see you stalling. Don't you just tell you what his snap calls?
Somebody have a set of jacks here? Somebody have a straight already? Queen ready? This will be a sick lay down.
Sounds like 3 9s.
Wow. This is ridiculous if I lay this down.
Remember, Calacanis
What's
has already
wrong with this
stuck 100
screen?
dimes to Doyle.
I'm gonna knock the flop or straight.
Jason shows his hand. But it's not dead. This is a cash game.
You think you're gonna pick something up off of us by showing us the hand and telling us what you got?
No, I just was looking for some sympathy, actually. But apparently I'm not gonna get any.
He folds.
Wow.
We had me crushed.
You had me crushed too. What you have? You don't have ace-10 of hearts, do you?
No.
Good.
Oh my god.
2 pair and 4.
Oh my god. Please, I got
Now
it.
you want to see a heart, right?
How much time do you want to run this?
3's good.
Let's run it 2. Let's run it 2 for simplicity.
It's just up to you. I never argue about that.
Well, I know it's gonna be hard for you. It's gonna be hard for you to make a full house.
You guys doing it twice, right?
Twice.
For the love of God, let it be a flush and a full house.
Tough spot.
Flush and a straight. Okay. For the love of God.
No, flush and a full house is what I'd like to see.
You want to jack to come on one, so you can feel real good about that.
I actually feel kind of bad about this for some reason. I don't know.
Because you feel bad about getting him out of the pot?
I don't know.
Yeah, thanks, Doyle.
No, I mean, I feel bad about the results.
I feel terrible about the results so far.
He was held over me too long.
Oh, stop it. You piled over me.
Boom.
First run, 4 of diamonds.
One more blank, then it won't be so painful. Boom. Yeah.
Abe makes a flush.
That's the boom.
Thank you, God.
Just like I figured.
I had the same hand come up on a TV cash game show. I had the set of 10s. I folded. One guy had a beggar set, and one guy had a straight.
Wait, did you criticize my fault?
It wasn't these players, and it wasn't the same.
Wait, you did it? Oh, that was such a bad play?
It was definitely, it's one of those decisions where either way, it wasn't a big deal. Right. It's like if you fold, it's fine. If you call, it's fine.
Good for Doyle, anyways. Sucked for me.
Feeling pretty good about it right now.
Can I give us the queen of clubs?
Second run,
Queen of clubs? Alright.
makes Doyle a full house.
Ooh.
It'll be a split pot.
Trying to get your money back on the third one.
I would be leaving right now.
Okay.
Can I sit in the front?
Let's do this!
Who are you?
I thought I'd stay over tonight.
It's Barbie's dream house, not Ken's dream house.
Right, as always. Barbie, rated PG-13. How much did you take back here?
I took back all my money, man.
Even though Jason laid down the best hand, he would have lost both runs. The wrong laydown at the right time.
I know I'm the same poker player.
You must be. Yeah, that's great. When someone's, I'm the only sane one here. They're usually the craziest person in the room. I mean, it's true.
Oh! No!
I love that he gets so offended. He was on the bucket list.
Oh!
Here. He was so offended. He sent the guy a note saying, "I'll lay you 10-1 I don't die this year."
Oh, they had a flush.
We had to donate it to charity.
A high flush.